According to ESPN's Football Power Index, the Titans would actually have an 85% chance to win the AFC South with a win in Indy on Sunday. However, if the Colts get the win, their chance to win the division increases to 77%, showing just how crucial this game is in the race for the AFC South title. So, Marcus, a couple things to point out. DeForest Buckner will miss this week's game after testing positive for COVID-19. What do you think that loss does for this Colts team?
Oh, it's huge, L Boogie. Listen, this is a part of what the Colts are, right? The ability to rush you with 4 when you get in third and long passing situations to put pressure on Tannehill. But not only that, we all know you have to stop Derrick Henry for 4 quarters. Not the first 2.5 or 3, for 4 quarters before he takes advantage of you late in games, as we all talk about him getting stronger. So DeForest not being there. Danico Autry may not be playing as well, who I thought was the second best defensive lineman for the Indianapolis Colts and what they've been able to do. We understand what this Titans offense is predicated on. And as much as they love play action and Ryan Tannehill, who I think is going to have to be the better player on the field in order for them to get this win, we know that Derrick Henry is going to continue to come. It's like water dripping on your forehead. Like, you know, at some point you're going to be able to swipe it, but when your arm get tired and you get done swiping it, it's going to start hitting you and tapping you. And all of the yards going to start stacking up late in the game. So I'm really, really concerned about the Colts not only being short of guys on defense, their best guys up front as far as that defensive line goes. Good luck, Eberflus, the D coordinator from the Colts, because that's 2 primetime players that they losing for an important game.
Marcus, what you mentioned sounds like just taking a shower, actually, just water dropping on your head. But one thing, too, guys, Danico Autry is confirmed to be out of this game, and so is Bobby Okereke. That from Frank Reich before our show. Mina, go ahead.
Well, Laura, Marcus exclusively takes baths, so he's just unfamiliar with what you described there. Bubble baths, to be clear, America. The Buckner injury is just enormous for me. It's so enormous that I actually changed my game pick approximately 30 seconds before the show started. I made a panic switch, and that's how much Buckner matters, not just to this defense. I think he is one of the quietly most underrated defensive linemen in the NFL. Watch a game, watch him. He might not get to the quarterback, but he getting double teamed, like on every play. But in this particular game, because the Colts defense is so disciplined, they're kind of a throwback. Ryan and I talk about this all the time. They play more cover 2 than any defense in the NFL. They want to keep the ball in front of them. You beat them by going over the top. DeForest Buckner not being in this game, not being able to get pressure right on Ryan Tannehill just makes it that much more likely he'll be able to throw some deep balls in this game, keep up with Phillip Rivers on the other side of the football. It's going to make it much closer and possibly tilt it for the Colts, or for the Titans rather.
Yeah, this helps the Titans so much, because go back to the first meeting between these 2 teams. It was ugly for the Titans, and it was ugly on every phase, offensively, defensively, especially special teams with punt blocks, with shanks, with missed field goals. And so they had to get right this game. It's easier to get right when there's a mountain of a man that was supposed to be rushing Ryan Tannehill, supposed to be stopping the run, and he's out. And then the next best player to him is out, and now another backer is out. This is a prime opportunity for the Titans to seize hold of the AFC South again, and they have to take advantage of it. They're going to have to hit some of those big plays, hoping that Matt Eberflus gets out of his comfort zone a little bit, gets out of that system, and has to try to create pressure a different way. And maybe you get over the top then. Maybe there's some big runs that pop because they aren't as strong up the middle. But for the Tennessee Titans, this is about being better in all 3 phases. Mike Vrabel getting this team to play the way that they were supposed to play the way that we expected them to. They get a big win last week against the Baltimore Ravens. This is just another opportunity, and these players being out really helps them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys buy into this stuff, but I kind of do. Phillip Rivers is 9-2 in his career against the Titans. That includes the playoffs, so he likes playing the Titans. Let's take a look at our game picks. Mina, Mina mentioned it, okay? She actually changed her pick. So this pick is wrong, right, Mina? You're going with the Titans? Can I confirm that? Can I lock that in?
To our graphics department. I'm a coward.
So Ryan and Mina are now both on the Titans. Marcus and I sticking strong with those Colts right there.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.